What is up, guys? It's Black Friday today, so it's like freaking super crowded at the mall where I'm at, the gym. The part like super far away. Anyway, today we're doing push, chest, shoulders, triceps. Daniel's here working with me so I can film this and put this up on YouTube for you guys. And it's gonna be good. I'm gonna work out those. I ate a bunch of stuff yesterday for Thanksgiving. I got my new Gymshark gears on. It's gonna be lit. Oh, there he is. There's Daniel. So this guy was, I thought he was gonna come because he stayed out super late last night. And he didn't respond to my messages this morning. You made it, man. I thought you were gonna ditch me.
What are you talking about?
Because you didn't respond to my messages.
I was so tired. I think I slept at like...
Alright guys, so we're starting out with 4 sets of 10 incline dumbbell press. This is one of my main movements, so I like to start out with this before I get tired. I started with 2 warm-up sets of 40s and 50s and some push-ups and some shoulder raises, lateral raises to warm up my shoulders and chest. What I have been working on is getting the mind-muscle connection. I feel like I have not been doing that as much as I should be. And slowing down on the negative where you come down on the press has definitely helped me improve that mind-muscle connection with the chest. And like I can just feel the chest working more and contracting more. And the tip is also to make sure you breathe correctly. Make sure you take a breath when you're at the top, don't hold it. Time your core. When you come down, squeeze your glutes and exhale as you push up. Don't hold your breath. I think exhaling and squeezing your glute really help you push those weights. And keeping your core tight. And another thing that you notice here that Daniel likes to keep his feet up on the bench, while I like to keep it grounded to the floor. So that's like a personal preference, whatever you want to do, but I found that I can push a little bit more weights. I feel a little bit more stable when I keep my feet on the floor. And in comparison to you keep on the bench, I think you can take your legs a little bit out of the equation. Just focus on getting your chest to work and pushing that weight. So it's up to you, try it out, see how you feel. Let me know in the comments what your favorite thing to do is. Another thing that I like to mention is I started retracting my shoulder blade and keeping it retracted when I come up. I used to round it out as I come up because I feel like I could get more range of motion with my chest that way. But I took this tip from another fitness YouTuber and I keep it retracted. When I come up, I feel that the tension still stay in my chest the whole time. So that's definitely been helping me out, and I actually feel it working a lot better. So keep your shoulder retracted, your shoulder blade, when you come up the whole time. Give you that stable base so you can push up a little bit better. Then we move on to seated shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press. And one of my favorite exercises for the shoulders. We do 4 sets of 10. We're going a little bit lighter here because I've been trying to work on my mind-muscle connection. So the key here is getting that full range of motion. Make sure when you drop your weight all the way down to your shoulder. And not halfway through like I see most people doing like near the head. Like you cheating yourself, right? All the way down, and then want to go all the way up. And I like to bring it together a little bit, and you want to just squeeze that trap. So you get a little bit. I like to get a little bit of that traps working in there too. So you see how Daniel's bringing it together. That's where your traps working. Yeah. So I like doing this dumbbell because you don't have to, move your head to get out of the way of the barbell. You just work on the stabilizing muscles. and you can know your right from your left. So then we move on to dips, and this is more geared toward your chest. So the key here is to lean forward when you go down, so you can push with your chest on the way up. And you do correctly, there should be an intense contraction of your chest, and you should definitely feel it. And I think what I used to hate doing dips, because what happened is I used to do them on the parallel bars with like the metal bars, and the bar would press into the palm of my hand and push certain kind of nerves, and I would feel this tingling and numb sensation all the way up to my elbow. So I stopped doing this for a long time. I just recently started doing them again, using the assisted dips machine here, because they have this nice rubber like a hole for you to hold on to, so it doesn't dig into my hand and mess up my nerves. So it feels super nice. It's actually become one of my favorite exercises, and you can definitely feel the chest contracting very, very well. So here you can see that Daniel is struggling. But the key here is, guys, not to be able to do everything, but just being able to work up to your limit and go past it. So he did about 4 here, and he couldn't go anymore. So it's okay to take a little break, 10, 15 seconds, and try again. Try to do at least 1 more rep, 2 more reps, 3 more reps. That's how you get better. That's how you get stronger. That's how you maximize your workout. Alright, so here we have the cable upright row. So the key here is to lift with your lateral deltoids and not your traps and biceps. We did this for 4 sets of 12. I suggest that you go light on the weight until you get better with your mind-muscle connection. Because usually for your lateral deltoids, you don't really. It's hard for you to feel that just isolating it by itself. So the key here is to keep your head high and your neck back to prevent your trap involvement. Don't jerk your head like a pigeon. Secondly, don't try to lift too high. Once your elbow breaks parallel, you're using your biceps and traps. So focus on the lateral deltoids contraction. Don't lift too high. Keep your neck back. Next we have machine chest flies. We do this for 4 sets of 12. The key here is squeezing your chest and keeping your shoulder blade retracted. And when you bring in your chest, also keeping your shoulder blade retracted and not rounding it out like I used to do. So you notice here that my grip is a little different. So I changed up my grip here from my usual grip, just to try it out, because that's what I see people do, and you learn through imitation, right? But I honestly like holding it in the neutral grip better and not this way. I feel like there's more biceps involvement here. Maybe I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. You guys try it and let me know. But I like my old natural way better than this forward hand grip. Next one we have is our rear reverse flies. It's one of my favorite exercises for your rear delts. And the key here is to bend your elbow slightly, keeping your arm straight, and bringing your arm straight back, squeezing the delts. And focus on the eccentric movement where you come back in the middle. Just go slowly. Try to hold it back as much as you can. And what I do is not to let it drop all the way to the middle, but keeping a tension on it. Superset of rope triceps pull down and overhead rope extension. So you gotta go light for this, okay? So my mistake in the past was I tried to go heavy because I want big muscles and I wanted to look cool, but I honestly wasn't working the muscle that I wanted as much as I should be compared to when I go light. Like when I go light here, I definitely felt a contraction, definitely tired me out, and this was like half the weight that I used to do. So go light until you can gain that mind muscle connection and focus on squeezing the muscles, and then you can increase it slowly. Okay, and since then I actually noticed exponential gains since I started dropping the weight. and just focusing on the form and the muscle mind connection. Very important, guys.
Alright,
So this is Daniel's second week of intermittent fasting.
second week. And,
How's that going?
I think so. I lost like 7 pounds, and then after I think like a couple days ago I gained 2 pounds, which I think was a mistake because I didn't drink enough water and therefore I wasn't flushing out all the fat. And like when your body's breaking all that fat and stuff, you need to drink the water to like hydrolyze it. Besides that, I feel okay. I mean, you kind of get used to like not eating in the morning. You kind of like your body adjusts to like the hunger pains. So it's not that bad anymore. I'm trying to see if I can do this for another couple weeks. Let's see how it goes.
And
Yeah.
what's your time schedule for eating and stuff?
So my time schedule was like you start eating at 12 and then you end at like around 8. Right? So it's not that bad when you think about it because you just go to work in the morning and then you kind of like work, you know, have your little busy, you know, schedule and whatever, and then you just eat again at 12 or when lunch starts. So it's not that bad. You just kind of skip lunch. But you can have coffee, you can have tea, but no cream, no sugar, just to not have like that insulin spike, and yeah, you're good.
All right. So 5 pounds total that he lost.
5.
So he lost 7, gained back 2.
It's Thanksgiving.
From Thanksgiving. There you go. That's probably
you
why.
gotta eat.
It was from Thanksgiving that he gained back to 2 pounds. All those turkeys.
Turkey,
Right.
gravy, yeah, so good.
So don't make his mistakes. Those are some good tips. Drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
And
Water helps you make you stay full too.
there you go. No sugar, no cream in your coffee, but you can still drink your coffee
Yeah.
and tea. No juice. I thought you could drink juice, but I was wrong.
Yeah, no juice because that spikes your insulin level.
Okay. So we'll keep you guys updated with Daniel, and I will probably start intermittent fasting like a Monday this coming week, and then I make like a whole separate video about that and show you guys the progress and what happens and how it feels. Okay, thanks Daniel.
Peace.
What you doing?